four,
Thank you, Queen.
three.
Sorry,
Welcome
that
back,
wasn't
Cat.
good.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna start the show now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I want to welcome everybody just touching down to another episode of Late Night with Zaine. I'm your host, Zaine Alex, along with my beautiful and lovely co host, a cat for life, and the one and only Queen Stony Dark Rose, which is a singer herself and a very professional person here in SL. Also, like to welcome our special guest, none other than Roxanne Ysbel. Hey, Roxanne, welcome to the show, and how you doing tonight?
I am doing absolutely great, and I'd like to thank you for having me here tonight, Zane.
Oh yes, my pleasure, my pleasure. Also, for everybody who's just new to coming to the show, this is an open mic forum. This is open mic. So if you want to talk to keep from everybody talking at once, click the enter on the contest board that's sitting behind the hosting panel, and that keeps everybody from talking at once. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to an episode of Late Night with Zane. You can catch us live on the Zane Television Network, which is coming up in your local chat that you give the stream to friends to add to the land, and they can watch the show. The network, it's not only just a talk show, it has a variety of other shows on there too. Also, I want to welcome Stony, Queen Stony. She's one of our hosts, and this is one of the first times I think I had her on the show as a host again. Well, anyway, with that, I'm gonna pass the mic to a cat for life. A cat is your mic.
Hello, everyone. I just want to welcome everybody touching down and ask everybody, TP your list while you're here. It's going to get a little hot and juicy as normal later once the topics get going. Um, the lovely ladies like to welcome Queen here, welcome Roxanne, both singers, which I can't do. I wish I could sing, but I can't.
Oh, so do I. So do I. I wish I could
I
sing
know, right?
also.
I wish I
I wish I
could
could
sing.
sing.
I mean, lovely. I don't know if they're single or available, but I'm sure if they are. so
Well, we'll find out
female
during the
first, see
interview,
what
won't we?
I
And,
know, right?
and we have another guest coming in for you. We have Dr. Winterstein of Huggable Babies, who is a very influential and personality here in Second Life, and a astute businesswoman, very professional, the one and only Dr. Stein. Welcome to the show, Dr. Stein. And first of all, I would like to go ahead and interview and talk to Isabel Sanford. I mean, what I'm talking about, Isabel Sanford. Roxanne Isabel. Okay, Roxanne. I hear that you're a singer. Is that correct? A jazz singer at that, right?
Yes, I am. I am a singer in SL. I try not to coin myself as a jazz singer, but you have to have a title. I'm really just a woman with a love for music because there's good music in every genre on the world. So
Yes, yes. I found that out to be a fact too. That there are some genres I listen to, and there are certain songs I like in just about every genre, even country western. But so how long have you been singing, Roxanne?
Um, I actually really started singing when I was a small child. My mother said I used to sing commercials before I could even talk. And my father and my grandmother and my aunt, they've always had bands, and we sang in church and things like that.
Okay. And what genres do you maybe consider some of your favorite genres to sing?
Jazz and blues definitely, and I am finding a new love for the fusion jazz that I have been coming across, and of course R&B and soul, and even a little love for some pop.
Okay, so when did you first notice you had the gift of golden pipes?
I always just sang. It was just something I did. It's just something that came natural to me. I didn't really ever coin it as anything special. It's just something that's part of me.
Mm. And have you taken your profession seriously in SL?
Yes, and I have taken it very seriously in SL. I was at one point pursuing it in RL, but I had children, and one of them has a disability, so they have become, foremost in my life. And I decided, if I wanted to entertain, that second life would be the way that I would do it.
Okay. So, being that you started in SL, have you had any ups and downs, any problems, or has everything been moving smoothly so far?
It's like anything else. It's a bit of a struggle. It is a little bit hard to get a following when you are a newer singer, and there's a lot of well-known people that have been singing in SL since the very beginning. So it's just trying to build that fan base and get your name out there. It's work like anything else.
Oh yeah, anything worth having is worth working for. But I've seen the videos that you have made, and I believe you're on the right track. I've heard your voice. I was very impressed, and I said, I got to get this woman on the Zane show. And I want to thank you for coming, and it's a joy to have you here. I just cannot express, how I'm really feeling right now. I'm very excited because hopefully we can get you to do a few songs for us.
Yes, I can do a few songs for you.
Okay, so with that, you got your own stream also, I hear, right?
Okay, yes, I do.
I hear you. So you set up very professional. All right, and I see. Look like we're still. Look like Dr. Stein is having a few technical difficulties of her own. I see that she must have crashed, logged out, or something. So we hope to get her back later. Okay. What I'd like to hear, I'd like to ask you, Roxanne, to tell us a little about yourself.
I actually live in Florida in the United States. I'm originally from Thailand. My father is African American and my mother is Thai, and I'm a result of a military relationship. I just basically I'm a pretty easygoing person. Mother of two great boys, and just have a love of music, and that's really what brought me to Second Life, and basically that's it.
And how long have you been playing Second Life? And do you like it?
Oh yeah, I do like it. I've been here about 3 years.
3 years. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, 3 years. Now, inquiry minds want to know, is there a Mr. Roxanne Isabel?
Unfortunately, there is not. There is not. I have not been fortunate enough to be blessed with a partner as of yet.
Oh, okay. Well, now that's for the fellas to know. She got golden pipes, good personality. I'm pretty sure you won't be single for long. I want to welcome back to the
I'm
set.
taking applications.
You taking apps? Okay. I want to welcome back to the set Dr. Winterstein. Dr. Winterstein, could you please come up on stage? And everyone, TP in your list, TP in your family, friends, everyone. I want to have a good interview with also the lovely, wonderful, mysterious, and talented Dr. Winterstein. Okay. Winter, I hear that you're the owner and creator of Huggable Babies.
Yes, that's correct. Hi, everyone.
And Huggable Babies, I know,
Hi.
has been one of the leading leaders in medicine, SL family oriented businesses here in SL. That you're one of the top designers of babies because I've known you personally and I've seen some of the things that you put out, and you have been a
Hmm.
trailblazer in that field. So, can you tell us about Huggable Babies? And how long have you been in business with
Sure.
Huggable Babies?
Well, I've been making them for about 4.5 years now.
Yes.
I started the growing babies. I have two lines from newborn to
Right.
5 years
I
old and
remember you
newborn to
done
nine
that.
years
And
old.
your babies had the animations first, if I'm not mistaken, right? The crawl animations and
Yeah.
everything. Yes.
Mhm.
So a lot of people took your lead on that, right, Dr. Stein?
Well, everyone did their own little thing, but yeah, I pretty much started it. It was only like one other company before me,
Hmm.
clinic before mine that was making babies, but
No, I'm
yeah,
saying with
I
the
pretty much started the
animations,
growing
you know,
pain.
that you had the babies to follow you. They was crawling and everything.
Oh yeah, I did.
Right, right. I see you put that together. And
Mhm.
as in any venue, I know you always have people follow your lead. You know, they watch what you do and try to emulate it. You know, so I get that a
Yeah,
lot
just like real
myself
life.
because I got a
Mhm.
lot of spin-off shows coming up where I have people working for me, and then they go out and try to start their own show. So, you know, hey, that's
Yeah,
neither
I
here
heard
nor
about
there.
it.
Yeah, well, people are
Mhm.
people. They're gonna emulate what they envy. You know, they covet, but you can
Right.
only covet what you see. But that's neither here nor there. I wish them the best, and I don't have any animosity. I wish everyone, because Second Life is big enough for everyone to go ahead and do something.
Mhm.
There shouldn't even be room for hate, but we have it here.
Yeah.
But anyway, huggable babies. What I wanted to say is it available for all of Second Life? All walks
Yes, it
of life?
is.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't deal with them all.
So you make babies for every class and every race of people. Is that correct?
Yeah, every class. For Nico furries, the dragons. I done made mermaid babies, horse babies. You name it, I do it. I love a challenge.
Okay, great. I also hear that you have services. You don't just buy the baby from you. That you also have services that help complete um, your SL family experiences.
Right. We provide prenatal care, and we also like to role play it out, to the fullest. We also do the delivery. We also provide wig, pregnancy shapes, and all that is included free with any baby plan that you will get from me.
Okay, now before you go, I want you to go ahead and get one of these ad boards up here. I like to tell everybody and keep advertising huggable babies.
Hmm.
Everything, if you're gonna give it to me, everything has to be full perm because I like to put huggable babies out there. I know you're already out there, but hey, a little word here and
Hmm.
there helps also. It's called networking, and I like networking with the urban community to try to get us all to do one thing that we can support, and I also like to help support other venues as well as my own. So, just because you get
Hmm.
famous don't mean I can either. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
networking is a good thing. Now, tell us more about you and Huggable Babies, your dreams, your uh, short range goals with Huggable.
Well, right now, since I've been doing it, I done had like three lines of babies come out, and I'm looking to go a little further where I'm making some sweet 16-year-olds.
You're gonna make
Something different.
16-year-olds?
Uh
Oh,
huh.
wow.
That's my next step.
Now
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I
something I'm
need.
working
That'll be
on.
a loyal daughter, 16-year-old
Oh
prim
wow.
baby, At least they don't
Man.
look back.
Right.
I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about allowances and hitting me up and trying to use
Uh
me,
huh.
because I have no trust for I have trust issues with real life avatars playing kids.
Right.
So with a prim baby, I could go for that sweet 16. Are you gonna put any lip
Mhm.
with the sweet 16, like at how they
Oh
are at
yeah, they
sweet
get a little
16?
sassy.
Get a little sassy. Uh
Uh
huh.
huh.
Would I have a
Like a
control
like a
button to put them back
16-year-old
in their
would.
place, like "Shut up, girl, and go to your room"?
That's the beauty of it. Put them up and put them in your inventory.
Exactly. When they get too sassy, just put them in your inventory. Oh, I
Mhm.
cannot stand you. So when would this line
I'm
be
so
coming
mad at
out?
that.
I
I'll
know,
see
right?
within the next couple of months.
Next couple of months? Okay, I'll be looking forward to
Mhm.
that. And of course, I like to advertise a little bit about Huggable Babies and what you have coming out in the future and your current wear.
Okay.
I hear you also sell baby clothes also and baby furniture.
Yeah, baby furniture, baby clothes. I'm the only clinic that do offer a payment plan.
Okay, a payment
Wow.
plan.
Mhm.
Okay, now that's good for those who just start in SL who want to have a baby and
Oh,
want to go ahead and
yeah.
try to get a second life fantasy on, because I see a lot of people
Right.
in SL like to have their SL family fantasies.
A lot of people come into my clinic because they're unable to have families in real life, like have children. So they
Mhm.
want to get the experience here. And so I try to offer
Mhm.
that as
And
much
that's
as I
why they call
can.
it second life, so we can live out any fantasy that we so choose.
Mhm.
So, Dr. Stein, um,
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, have you ever had any oppositions, any haterations since you started your venue?
Oh yeah, but that's what that just goes along with the territory.
Hmm. And mostly, the more fame you get, is it the more hateration you get too? Like, who she thinks she is? Sort of hateration.
Yeah, just like real life, but you just gotta be careful who you surround. You know who you be around. Your
Would you
circle of
Exactly.
say
people.
would you say it's more females or more male? Because we was talking about that earlier. I'm just curious your
It kind of
opinion.
varies. First it was like females, but now I notice the guys is doing worse than the females.
I
We
know,
had a
right?
show like
Yeah.
that one time saying some of the fellas getting to act more like bitches than females.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and the hateration I'm getting now don't come from a lot of females, because they mostly get mad at me and just cut my card. That's it. But I have the guys coming back, jumping in the box with all kind of jive stuff, and I'll be going like, "Wow, man, are you real?" Because I'm not
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
guys
more
acting like that.
guys.
I'm not used to fellas
Mhm.
Mhm.
acting like that. But it's a trip. But anyway, okay, open mic. I have the live performer herself, none other than the singer, beautiful singer, Roxanne Isabel, and also Dr. Winterstein, along with singer and co-host Queen Stony Dock Rose, and host and manager of the Zane Show, A Cat for Life. So, anyone have any questions to ask anyone on the panel, or anyone on the panel have any questions for our esteemed guests? Feel free to ask.
Yeah, like I said, ladies, it's good to know that she's like a have the whole baby. I haven't been through that yet though. Have the whole
Oh, it's a
baby.
nice experience, but your first time, really.
Yeah, I haven't did it on SL yet, but I seen my kids go through it. It's like wow. But for ladies who really want to go through it, I think it's a really great thing.
Mhm.
And the babies too. So they really hit you up. And if they want to experience. I know a few ladies on here that really buy
Mhm.
stuff at all these little stores. So they should go look at
Yeah.
other stores, especially
I
someone who's
have
been here.
guys
Cause
come in. I delivered guys before. Guys be pregnant.
Oh no, I don't want to. No, no,
guys,
no,
are
no.
you
I don't want to hear
serious?
that.
Are
No,
you
no,
serious?
no, 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 no,
Wait,
no, no. No,
wait, wait.
no, no,
Zane,
no,
cover your ears because I
no.
got to hear this.
I do not want to hear this. I do not want to hear
Zane, cover
this,
your ears. Wait a minute.
because
Are
I
you
don't even want to imagine the fact of a baby coming out where on a male.
Well, I
So
don't
wait
like
a minute.
two special parts that they requested. Well, three really.
Also, there are men having babies on here. Really?
Mhm. They come
Wow.
through the
Oh
whole
my
thing.
goodness, I am
I
not
get.
trying to hear this. I am not
I guess
trying to
that's
hear
one of the
this.
things I haven't seen on SL is
I
a
don't
man
want to
pregnant.
see
But
that on SL. That's
I'm
a
glad.
ugly
I'm
sight.
glad you prepared me for it.
The first time, it amazed me, but now I'm kind of used to it.
Oh
So,
wow, that's real sad.
I'm
That's
hoping
real
you do a
sad.
C-section, because that's cruel to make a male have a baby and to make the baby
Well,
come out of the male. That's cruel.
I did a C-section before, but someone requested from the bottom or
Oh
Oh
my
wow.
goodness! You
the
just
middle
had to
part.
say it. Oh
Oh
man, that poor kid.
wow.
Oh wow. Never mind. Now see, I got a picture. Thank you.
Anything goes in itself.
Well, it's here for
I
our
guess
fantasy.
so.
Is that right or wrong? I mean, we
I guess
do what
if,
we
I guess
do.
if you're a doctor, if you're a doctor, you can't be a regular old doctor on a cell, right? You're a
I guess
doctor.
not. I guess not. Okay, I
Yes,
wanna.
men can get pregnant. They have men pregnant shapes in AL as well, or do you sell them instead of your like secret
Well, when
shop?
the guys come in, I will customize their shape for them if it's transferable,
Oh,
or I just make
so
them a
you
one, or sometimes they just use a woman one, but then they change it into a male.
so you do
Oh,
custom shapes for men who are
Mhm.
oh,
pregnant.
oh,
Hopefully, there's no men here
okay.
hearing that and wants that, but just in case they do out there.
I have a
Well,
guy said he loved his wife so much most of them are gay or something like that.
mm,
But this one
Okay.
couple came in and said that he loved his wife so much he don't want her to go through the pain, so he wanted to do it for her. And they didn't
Oh
have like two
wow.
kids with me. And he been pregnant twice.
I'm
That's
not
just.
trying to hear this.
I'm
Saying you never been so in love that you want to have a woman.
No,
wow.
no. There are
That's
some
deep.
things a man should never do, and that's one of them. Well, anyway, we're gonna go to station identification, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. All right, the Zane Show is brought to you in part by Heavenly Angels Medical Center. Heavenly Angels Medical Center is another well-equipped hospital for some of your SL family needs. That's Heavenly Angels Medical Center, which is owned and operated by Dr. Angel. And she has a nice clinic going. And also, we're brought to you by Exhilarated Ministries. Exhilarated Ministries just opened up a new facility that will help you with your spiritual and psychiatric needs. That's Dr. Kelly. Dr. Kelly is located here in SL. Just look up Exhilarated Ministries, and you may find out that she's very helpful with some real life issues. She also in real life has a degree in psychology. So remember, Exhilarated Ministry for your spiritual and psychiatric needs in SL. Also, we're brought to you live by Choice Mall. Choice Mall, which is located in beautiful downtown Crystal Colony. Choice Mall hosts a variety of vendors hosting a wide array of different items for sale. So when you get a chance, go to Choice Mall, which we are renting at Choice Mall at very high prims at very low prices. You would be impressed, so check them out. In the meantime, we're going to head back to our show. Oh, before I go back to the show, anyone else have any venues that they'd like to advertise, whether you're on the host or in the audience? Feel free to step up now. If you have any advertisements you need. Okay, well, I'd like to also take time to ask you for your donations. This is a donation jar. This is how we keep the late night for Zane show going. It helps pay the tier. And we ask you for a little donation to help us keep the show on the air and pay for pay for our television station and everything like that. I usually don't put the bag out like that often. So I just wanted to point out that the donation jar is here. And I'll put it back. Thank you, Roxanne, for that lovely donation. I also put it back here on the side of the stage. So if you feel inclined to do so and help us keep the show going, please donate. Thank you, Queen Stoney, for that lovely donation. Thank you. We do appreciate it. And we'll head back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's see. Back to Late Night with Zaine.
So, so Mr. Zane, how do you feel about finding out that men are having babies on ourselves?
Disgusted. Thank you, Winner, for that lovely donation. I mean, I am deeply troubled by it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you already got over the subby boy thing. Now.
Yeah, I
How
mean,
do
yeah, I had to get over the subby boy
how
thing,
do So, how do you feel about men having babies? I mean, really?
Not too good. I mean, that's kind of disturbing when I think about where the child have to come out doing natural birth, That's kind of disturbing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to think about that at
Well, I
all.
don't want to. I see. I got a picture stuck up in my head now. You know what I'm saying? So it's very disgusting to me. But to each his own. You know, that's what Second Life is about. Everybody enjoying his and her own second life. And I see we have somebody on
Right.
the
Mhm.
board, Queen Stony. Queen Stony, your mic.
Yes, I just wanted to. I don't
Oh, you just wanted to click on the mic.
just for Roxanne and Dr. Winter both. You guys are in a very challenging area in Second Life, and it's like you have that the other part, per se the competition, and it's good that you keep going. Aside from that, because there's other baby makers in Second Life that do babies, and they
Mhm.
come out with creative ways to make it better, and so it's good that you keep going even in singing with Roxanne. It's good that you keep going too because you're not always gonna get a gig per se, and then you're gonna hear somebody that kind of might discourage you, like, wow, I can't sing that good. But I always encourage you, Roxanne, to just keep doing what you're doing because you have a beautiful voice. And Dr. Winter, I just have a question for you. What do you do? I haven't had any babies in Second Life. I adopted a baby once before, but what makes your babies different from the other ones? What stands out from your babies?
Let's see here. Well, their looks are very realistic. Most babies just goo and ah. My baby actually talk with voice, like you and I are speaking. And
Mm.
also, you can customize what your baby
Oh,
say,
interesting.
add it on to what they say already. So that makes them a little unique in the way they grow and the way they interact is different.
I didn't know that they talk
Hmm.
like you just program what they're saying in there, what you
Mhm.
want them to say, basically.
Yeah. What
That's good. Y'all
I
hear
want
that?
them
Her
to
babies
say.
talk.
Yeah, they talk with
Hmm.
voice like us, and you can customize up to some like five saying sentences added onto what they say already, and they already talk a lot. They would say stuff like an average child would say at their age, and as they get older, then they learn to speak a little better.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know your baby's talking, that you could program them to talk
They
also.
talk.
That's something
Yeah.
new since last
Mhm.
time I checked. Oh,
Oh yeah,
cool.
they've been doing that. Talking with voice. Instead of than just, I mean, they say it in local chat, but also you can like, actually hear them speaking voice, a child's voice at that.
Wow, now that takes a
So,
lot
so
of
your
time and patience.
your babies, you
Yeah.
also have to keep up with the status, the statistics, or whatever those things are.
No,
Change
not
it at
like
certain
that.
times and
It's
all
some
that.
babies that can like pass away and sell and stuff. No, they want
Hmm.
only thing they get like a little tummy ache when they get older from eating too much junk or gas or something like that. But no,
You don't have to keep feeding
Oh,
those
okay.
babies or they expire like the
N-
horses, right?
no,
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
like
okay.
that idea. I like to have a pregnant baby. When you want to play with them, pull them out your inventory, play with them, and don't have to worry about them being
mhm,
in there passing away. Pulling out a deceased
right,
kid is not my
because that's
idea
sad.
of a good
Mhm.
fantasy.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
because like I said, a lot of people can't have kids or they lost a child and they don't want their prim baby to die on them.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's not a good
Right.
fantasy, I don't think, to
Mhm.
have. But anyway, back to.
I got one more question for Dr. Stein.
Okay.
Mhm.
Being that you doing all these doctor fantasies, has it ever been one that just is either actually just creeped you out to the point you almost said the hell with this doctor, or or the hell
That's a
with
good
this doctor
question.
shit?
I
I mean,
know,
you
right?
just like,
Well, the first request with the guy having a baby that came from the bottom, that freaked me out. And then I had weird people coming in there. Like, I was pregnant before here. And a guy came in and said something weird that he raped women in real life that's pregnant. And can he role play it with me here? And so I had to get him
What?
banned from the game. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
yeah, that's
Wow.
kind of crazy.
That
Right,
Yeah, that is
is
right.
crazy.
crazy. Now, those kind of
Mhm.
fantasies, like anything with child role play in it, is sexual child role play and stuff, I believe should be
Mhm.
banned from the game because that is
Mhm.
something very disgusting in my book. You know, leave the
Right.
kids out of it, even in
Yeah.
fantasy. Because if you do it here, yeah, I feel like you're
You do
liable
it
to
there.
do it in real life. So I think that ought to stay
Mhm.
out of the picture. Well, anyway, I want to welcome back my lovely daughter, Amber Lady. Amber Lady, welcome back, sweetheart. It's good to see you tonight.
Hey,
And
thank
Thank
I
you.
missed
you.
you. I missed you, baby girl. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my lovely
Aw.
daughter, Amber. She's a very sweet person, and I'm glad
Hey,
she
Mhm.
came into my
everybody.
life as my daughter. hmm Okay,
Mhm.
and
And
what?
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy out there.
Hey,
I'm
Fancy,
sorry.
how you
Yeah, man.
doing? I didn't see Fancy come
She's
in.
a
Please
singer as
forgive me.
well.
I didn't know that. Okay, speaking of singing, I offered everybody a
Got a lot of
treat.
singers in here tonight.
I offered everyone a treat, and in a little bit, we're gonna hear the lovely sounds of Roxanne Isabel, so everyone will know that she is a professional. And the girl got golden pipes too, if I may add. But anyway, anyone have any questions for anyone on the hosting panel? Feel free to go ahead and click on the board, and ask your questions. Don't be bashful. This is an open forum. It's an open mic forum, and everybody's welcome to participate. Well, I guess not. Well, anyway, so without further ado, Roxanne, could you please come up and sing a song for us? Sing a couple of, do what you do.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's a mic in case you need the mic. You can stand up to the mic, you can click on the ball or whatever you feel like you want to do, and do your thing. Let me go ahead and get a good shot of you for the camera and everything. There we go.
Okay,
And
she's doing this on voice or through the stream?
she's gonna do it through the stream. So everyone, please click on your music, and we'll hear the lovely sounds of none other than Roxanne Isabel.
Good night, all. Alrighty. Let me know when you have got me on the mic. I want to thank you, Zane, for having me here tonight on your show. And I'm going to do a few songs for you. I think three to be exact. If I can get some confirmation that I can be heard. Alrighty, alright. You love me, especially different. And every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne, your hands, your smile, your intelligence. You woo me, you caught me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me things to think about, ignite me, you invite me, you correct me, you love me, you like me, you incite me to chorus. Ooh, 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 ooh. your smile, your intelligence. You woo me, you caught me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me things to think about, invite me, you ignite me, you correct me, you love me, you like me, incite me to caress. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ooh, baby. Come on, late night with Zaine. You're different and special, yeah. You're different and special in every way imaginable. You love me from my hair follicle to my toenails. You got me feeling like the breeze, easy and free and lovely and new. Oh, when you touch me, I just can't control it. When you touch me, baby, I just can't hold it. The emotion inside of me, I can feel it. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh oh oh, baby, the way you love me. Come on, late night with Zaine. Come on with me. La la la. A little different, a little fusion jazz pop. Some of you may recognize this song. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now, late night with Zaine? With a taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic and I'm slipping under. Taste of the poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's taking over me. Too high, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. Can you feel me toxic. I'm slipping under the taste of the poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Come on, baby. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now. No, no, with a taste of your lips, I'm alright. Ooh. Give me just one moment. You know, you can never lose with a classic lady like Sade. We got soldiers of love out there. Late Night with Zaine. Soldier on and march on. Never give up. I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive. Still looking for the light. Drop the endless pool on the other side. It's a wild, wild west. Doing my best. Come on, Ember. I'm at the borderline of my faith. I'm at the hinterland of my devotion. I'm in the front line of this battle of mine, but I'm still alive. Yes, I am. Late Night with Zaine, 'cause I'm a soldier of love. Every day and night, I'm a soldier of love. All the days of my life, I've been torn up inside. Oh, I've been left behind. Oh, so I I've the will to survive in the wild, wild west. Try my hardest, doing my best to stay alive. I am love's soldier, and I wait for the sound. I know that love will come and turn it all around. Oh, I'm a soldier of love. All my soldiers, put your hands together. Every day and night, I'm a soldier of love. All the days of my life, I am lost but I don't doubt. Oh, so I I'm the will to survive in the wild, wild west. try my hardest, doing my best to stay alive. I am love's soldier, and I wait for the sound. I know that love will come. I know that love will come and turn it all around. Oh, Night with Zaine. March on. I'm a soldier of love. I'm a soldier, still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. I'm a soldier of love. I'm a soldier. Woo. March on. All right. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come, turn it all around. Still waiting for love to come and turn it all around. Yeah, I'm a soldier of love. I'm a soldier, yeah. Thank you, Late Night with Zaine, yeah. All right now, this has been Roxanne Ysbel. I appreciate you having me here, Zaine, and dropping the stream in 1, 2, 3. Mwah.
Oh man, I gotta say, I really enjoyed that. Hey, give it up for none other than Roxanne Ysbel. I really enjoyed that. Girl, you did a great job, and I am so impressed. Of course, you're gonna see more of Roxanne Ysbel here live on Late Night with Zaine and future upcoming shows. I'm pretty sure we're going to keep in contact with her and keep up with her career, as I know it's going to blow up. Roxanne, I've also made a video for you here in SL, and I will edit it tonight and I will send it to you. I really enjoyed that. And thank you for a wonderful, sharing those wonderful songs with us.
Great job, Roxanne. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Oh, yeah.
You sing really good.
I'm saying. So I can see you having a good following coming soon. And we'll televise live here on Late Night with Zaine on the Zaine Television Network. In case you ever want to watch any previous shows, here's the link. And of course, you can watch Roxanne Ysbel again as many times as you like. I also have a playback feature with the network. That's the Late Night with Zaine Television Network, which is streaming live at this moment. And we have some guests out there in TV line. So, Roxanne, if there's anything that you want to say to promote yourself as a performer here to our audience and TV out there in TV line.
I do have a group and a subscribe-o-matic. If you would like a group invite or to get on my subscribe-o-matic, which does not take up any group space, I can pull that out later and let you slap that. Also, you can look in the web tab of my profile, and that shows you that will show you all the shows that I have scheduled for the month and when and where. And also, you can look me up on Facebook
All right. Also, you can
and
catch.
YouTube.
Okay, you can catch also the Late Night with Zane shows also on Facebook, YouTube, Google, Tag, and a host of other websites. That's right, we getting out there. Some other websites requested the Late Night with Zane show and to go ahead and show our show, such as live stream. They have us also on their network also. So anyway, I'd like to go ahead and get back to Dr. Winterstein. Dr. Winterstein, now, is there anything you would like to say about Huggable Babies to TV Land? Feel free to do so.
Um, well, you can just look me up and come on in. You know, if you're interested in the baby or have any questions, and we are there to help you.
Mm. Does this mean for advertising fees I could get a free baby? That kind of remind me of that Pep Boy commercial. You know, those little dolls, their heads shaking up and down, up and down. Yes, yes, yes. At time they said, does this mean something free? And all three of them just stopped shaking their
No,
head.
I don't mind. Of course, we go way back. I gave you two before.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Okay.
Okay.
So, Kat, Stony, do you have anything? Stony, would you like to do a song, or are you gonna wait for another time?
You want me to sing after that? Not even. She all up there with a little microphone and her stream on.
She was going professional. I gotta hand it to her. I love her
Yes.
professionalism. I mean, and you going deeper than a lot of people I've seen on here who does entertainment, Roxanne, and I could see, like I said, I could see your group and everything picking up. Do you have a group? And I'd like to be invited to that group to catch more shows of yours.
Yes, I do have a group. It's called Roxy's Music Love, and I will send you and anyone else who would like it invite over one just momentarily.
Okay, so I'm also invite you to my group also, and you know I got to keep in contact with you, and I gotta invite Dr. Winterstein to my group. We go way back, and she's been one very lovely person. I gotta hand it to Dr. Winterstein to be as famous and powerful here in SL. She keeps her feet firmly planted on the ground and a level-headed person. I'm very impressed with her work, and I'm very impressed with the person themselves. Isabel, I wanted to ask you this also, Roxanne. Do you get a lot of hateration because of your talents here in SL? Have you received any because of your talents?
All right, sorry about that. My computer's acting crazy. Yeah, sometimes there is. There are a lot of other artists out there that do try to beat venues out of their money, and also will also try to they want to recommend more like their close friends rather than anyone new coming in. So for someone like me coming in, it's very hard without having a manager or a helper host or anything to actually get in to some of the good places. It's not really that I get hated on. It's just I get less of a chance to come in and show my talent because they're more about, a lot of the venues are more about hiring the people that they've heard their name over and over and over for many years.
Well, we're gonna change that. We're gonna put your name out there too, okay? So we're gonna
You
do
have to
that.
excuse me for one moment. I have a teen situation going on.
Yeah, that's real life trumps second life all the time. So, a cat for life. Do you have any questions?
No, Queen, you want to sing?
She said she's gonna say that for another time.
You
Quiz.
gonna say for no the really?
Cause we're getting ready to put together a star-studded show. I got something in mind that we're gonna have, and it's gonna boost the rating of the Zane show even further. And I think I'm gonna make a
Do we have a
really
topic for
grand
tonight?
show. Yeah, topic for tonight is one that I just thought. Um, what are the expectations in real life relationships? Map rights and object rights. I mean, is it okay to let your loved one map you? Have you had that trouble, Winter, where your
Yeah.
where your man wanted to map you? Do you give your love? Do you give your loved one map rights?
I have before.
Have they ever mapped right you and just
Did
popped
you
up doing a
regret it?
delivery?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I have nothing to hide, so. But yeah, I have.
Have they
You
ever
regretted
It
it?
just popped up out of.
just
Uh-huh.
popped up doing a delivery or something like that?
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, and I had to take them away then.
So you have regretted giving your map rights.
Yeah, I have regretted.
Mm. Well, I guess giving your map rights, you have to know the type of person you're dealing with. You know, if you have an extremely jealous mate, I could see where that could get to be a problem. You know. Uh-huh. Me, I have map rights, but I rarely use them, because I don't just TP in on anyone. I don't like to abuse certain rights or anything like that. So I guess it's all to the
Right.
person who you would entrust certain rights to. You can't give them to everybody.
No, because they'll take it and abuse it, start stalking you.
So have you ever had any SL relationship nightmares, Winner?
I have. I've been on here a
She
long
was
time.
answering that too fast.
Yes.
She like,
I know,
like
right?
it's nothing to it. Like nightmares is just regular.
I was saying, like, hey, I'm used to it. I know how to handle it.
Right.
I was saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, tell us a good one then. Tell us a good one then.
Yeah, tell us a good one.
Oh boy, I don't know if I should do that.
You don't have to call any
No
names. No names. No names.
I've been tricked a lot, here.
Mm,
People not always what they seem to be.
yeah, that's true.
Stalkers,
Mm,
They really try to like find you in real life.
right. Oh, they tried to find you in
Yeah,
real
so-
life?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness. That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Of course, we know
Yeah,
I
it's
had a
scary.
stalker on here, one that you know of. That was a
Oh,
nightmare. I know what it is to have a stalker. Scared the crap out of me. It's hard to scare me in
Yeah,
real
you
life,
really
but
get
that one,
uncomfortable.
yeah, that was very uncomfortable. And to tell you the
Mhm.
truth, we never kissed or anything. And how you gonna love me and we never even really, talked that much? So that's a scary
I
feeling.
know who you're speaking of, and she have stalked someone in real life from here.
She has?
Pretty dangerous.
I see. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, plenty of times.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Something's up with that. Have you heard from those people anymore?
Oh no, I had to leave her alone about a year ago.
Oh, thank goodness. They hit me up not
But
too
she
long
have
ago.
contacted me on other alts.
Yeah, on a alt,
Mhm.
they hit me up and they called out every name I had before when I started SL to now. And I'm going, wow, how did she do that? But stalkers have
She
their
been on
way.
here a long time, like when they first started, and so she know SL like the back of her hand.
Mm.
She's real good at what she do.
Yeah, I see. She's very good at what she do. I've been on here a long time myself, as well as you have. We're old SL players, so some of the stuff she know I know, and some of the stuff I just didn't care to get into because I'm not a stalker.
Yeah, because that's kind of crazy.
It
Yeah,
is.
right.
I mean, it takes up too much time. I'm here in SL to
Mhm.
have a good time, to enjoy myself, and then to enjoy good people and others. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Right.
have any time for the craziness. But anyway,
Mhm.
is there anything else you want to tell us about Huggable? Or let me ask you something. Is there a Mr. Winterstein in your life at the current moment?
No.
I don't like how you said that, making it seem like all guys are just bad.
Okay, I got a got a question for it.
Okay.
So being here 5 years on SL, does that make you
Mhm.
more apprehensive to meet people instead of, I mean, being who you are because you have these horror stories, or you just say, oh well, you just met some creepy people and keep it moving?
Yeah, well, I know the signs now to look out, look at there. And I'm not just saying just because a few people that went crazy on me, everybody crazy. I just be more cautious.
Right.
hmm
So you don't take just chances with
Usually
just any
people
and
don't even
everyone.
admit. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
usually people don't even admit they've been tricked. They just try to have it twisted, or
Mhm.
or some crap. But yeah, it's a lot of people out here that's straight to get up under people's. Just
Mhm.
Mm.
be anything you want them to be, so they can kind of get what they want for a minute. And
Right.
Mm.
sometimes it takes people a while to figure that out, and
Right.
that's really sad to
Right.
say.
They gain your
Yeah.
trust
But
under
they
false
good at it.
pretenses. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what they focus. They really focus on being what you want them to be, so they can get what they want.
Right.
Right. But they really not your friend.
Mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
a lot of
I
those
know
on
who they is when they coming.
Mm. And how they coming now, right, Winter?
Wait, say that one more
I
time.
say, and how they coming at you nowadays?
Oh, they come all kind of ways.
Mm.
I know when they coming though.
Well, I warned you about a couple of them, at least one of them. But I said, be careful,
I
don't.
know we warned each other. Remember?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
did. It's a trip. It's a trip. But anyway,
Yes.
how about you, Roxanne? Have you ever had any relationship nightmares here in SL?
Oh yes, I had a gentleman that I needed when I first started. I needed a mixer and things like that, and he told me if I had cam intimate relations with him, he would buy my equipment. Da, da,
Oh
da.
no.
I told him he was crazy, and after I turned him down, he posted all over my Facebook that he hopes my hoo-hoo grows shut and dries up.
Wow.
And like every day he would post all kinds of different weird stuff, and finally I had to get him blocked and out of on Facebook and change my telephone number and things like that. So never give nobody your cell phone number.
I know,
And don't
right?
tell them personal information.
No, nobody
Anything you don't
personal
want nobody to
information.
know.
I had that
Because they
horror
will spread
story
it all
too.
around, or then they will twist it, and they will say
Yes.
crazy stuff.
Yes, I had
I'm
that to
leery about
happen
my
too.
phone number just because of internet Yahoo. Yahoo got me
Mhm.
scared enough not to give my phone number out because
Mhm.
that's the people I
I had him
them
block
Yahoo
Skype,
Exactly,
email
Yahoo.
Rita.
boxes and shit. Soon you
Google
pop
Voice is a
online, they
wonderful
right there. I'm
thing.
like, oh Lord.
Well, me being a male and
Block
who
some
I am,
people
I
on my
don't care if you
Facebook
do have
now.
my number. Yeah, I don't care if whoever have my cell number.
So,
That's
so that
all
was
you
in the
get.
beginning before I was wise. I was just a young little newbie
Hmm.
in Second Life, not knowing, trusting people, not that much experience with the internet. Oh yeah, let's trade phone numbers. Nuh-uh, idiot.
Okay, this is a question I have for
Never.
everyone.
Never.
Since you joined SL, uh, would you say your trust factor has grown? Or has the experience been, more positive than negative? How are you feeling about SL since, now that you're more experienced in
As far as
SL?
trust,
As far as trust, yeah.
it's hard for me to trust
It's,
now
it's
more
hard for
than
you to
more
trust
than
now.
before. Mhm.
Uh, so you think a lot of people on SL just have like issues or something that come out on SL to do what they do, like unpositive things. They have like
Mhm.
motives.
The people
Motives.
that I ran across that I had problems with, yeah, I believe so.
Mm, that's a crying shame. But anyway,
Yeah.
mm,
It's a many of people that come on here with this motives. Whether it
right.
be breaking up somebody's relationship, whether it be copying off somebody's ideas, whether it's trying
Mhm.
to do something that they seen done. They see a building, they get a building. They see this, they see you doing good. Instead of supporting you, they want to copy and do this, and
And
then
then go out
to
and
copy
bad
you, they
mouth you.
gotta they gotta spit right. They gotta spit venom on your
Yeah,
name. Oh,
spit
don't go
venom.
there because they da
Hmm.
da 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 and did this, and you don't even know what you did half the time.
Exactly. Most of the time, you don't do anything because people.
Tati,
Just some, you don't even know what you did, and then by the time you find out, you just pissed because the shit been going around, and it's a whole big story that you
And
ain't know
nobody
happened.
tells you nothing. You know, that's what tripped me
Right.
out about some of the people in SL. I have met some grimy people, but I must say I have met some wonderful people too, as like the people in
Yeah.
this show at the moment. Some of the most wonderful people I've met on SL and have called myself blessed to have known them. You know, and I have to give that credit also because if it wasn't for SL, I would have never met Dr. Winterstein, Queen Stoney, A Cat for Life, Roxanne, nor Ember Lady. She, my daughter, get mad when I call her name out wrong. She be ready to cut my
Fancy.
head off. Rita, Rita Hazelnut,
Fancy.
Fancy, also Black Woman, and a host of other people I've met. And I'm really appreciative of having the acquaintance. And that boy Gutter, I can't forget that boy Gutter, even though I got a setup. And MJ, yeah, some wonderful people. I got, I'm gonna have to throw Gutter under the bus when I get a chance. He did something slimy to me. Well, moving along, since in SL, what would you say your overall feeling of SL? Do you still have love for the game or what? That's for everyone.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't die.
Mhm.
Once you hear it, you got it.
Exactly.
You
Most
gotta have
definitely. Where
by your
else
individual self. If you
can
can't be happy
you?
by yourself,
Where else can you meet thousands of people from every walk of life and nationality and nation, like they're sitting right next to you? Nowhere else but Second Life. It's a platform for communication and education and entertainment. And if the crazies just stop all the foolishness, it'll make it so much better.
But it's
you are.
gonna be crazy people wherever you go. So sometimes I mean you have to be blessed not to get anything. I guess you can say. I mean, anything you do on here is
Amen.
gonna have to deal with that.
Like MJ said, you have to take the good with the bad. But it's such a trip. I
Yeah.
found out that some people got extreme issues, and I asked a question one day, and I do a lot of random conferences asking crazy questions, and I asked, do people find out that is mental illness like an asset here in Second Life? Because I have met some people with some sick issues who get off on some sick stuff, you know? And I think it's crazy. I'm saying, man,
I think Second Life is the lighter side of their illness. Probably in real life they really fucked up.
I
you
think
said
so
some side
too.
Don't
effects.
need to go there.
Man, motherfuckers gonna hit me wanting to fuck with tires and shit, car tires and stuff. Motherfuckers want a selection of tires to fuck.
If they throw all your shit all over yourself, what you think they gonna do to your crib?
I wouldn't let them know where I stay, man. I'm saying I got some horror stories I wouldn't even mention on the show. Like especially giving out personal information. I did that with back in the day with someone I trusted. She was a nut, crazy. Did some crazy stuff as far as like reputation ruining and stuff like that, which still precedes me sometime today. I found out SL is definitely a woman's game. Women rule SL.
I
I'm gonna
think
give them that.
everybody got a pinch of crazy in them. Ain't nothing wrong with crazy.
Women rule SL. Because if a woman puts something out on a guy, we ain't shaking it off. She say, you this, you that. That's it. That's it. Ain't nobody hearing what the man
If you wanna-
says.
if you want to say that, and if you want to believe it, I believe most women will let it go there and believe it and say high five.
Most women will let it go. Are you kidding me? Oh man, come on now. We know that women hold grudges for years. Y'all hold a grudge for years. You be up there like 15 years later. Hey dog, how you doing? I'm still mad. What
Ain't
you
nothing
mad
wrong with
about?
that.
I'm mad about what you said. Girl, that was 15 years ago. Yeah, but I still ain't forgot it.
Some girls just need to be held.
Some girls just need to be
Some
held.
don't.
But some of the guys act like they hold all the cards though. So
What you mean the guys act
Yeah.
like we hold all the cards? Now, what do you mean by that?
they just like okay. One guy, he
Quit
met
co-signing
me in
Amber.
SL, and my
I
thing,
mean,
my
MJ.
thing is, if you met me in Second Life, then that's gonna be my thing. You're not gonna pull me out the game and say, well, I want to be your friend in Second Life, but I want you to be mine, on this or whatever type of communication thing we got going on.
Mhm.
No, because you met me in Second Life, so why are you trying to take me out of the game? It's not going to work like that. So you can still play the game and do what you want to do and have fun. No, and then it's like the whole dance situation. It's like, okay, they're too good to ask females to dance or whatever, and they come at you like even if you seem like you want to dance or whatever out in public or whatever like that, and they act like too good. They're too good to do that. Like they hold all the cards or whatever. So they don't leave females sometimes room to really explore themselves with them. That's why it's a lot of single females, and well, it is more women on the game, but it's a lot of single females because we're steering away from those type of guys.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're right.
And so you have problems when ladies when you out. Do you have problems with guys just okay? Let's dance. Okay, let's go back to your place. Let's prep. Boom, all in one night.
Most definitely, chivalry is definitely has been lost because you're not standing face to face with the man or the woman, and you can't see. So that sitting behind that computer, people think they have free license to stay and do and treat people other than how they should be treated. Because a lot of people, especially in SL, they don't go by that rule, treat others how you want to be treated. They want to run around and act like they blind, crippled, and crazy and think people should give them respect.
And I hate to say that, what you just said, Zane, yeah, that's a typical date. Yeah, dancing, stop somewhere, and then they trying to take you to the crib.
Trying to
Like,
take you to the crib
I
and
mean,
get
can
the
you-
prim.
I mean, really. I think females
Exactly.
are way more creative than that. We be there. Who knows what we be done took your ass to? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what
Man.
females be done took y'all ass to? But y'all is really lacking on that. Where y'all take us?
Not all of us.
Since
Come
when
on,
does
come
a
on.
dance
Y'all gotta be
become
fair.
automatic?
It's
Get
not
some.
all of us. It's not all of
It's
us.
a mass majority.
Most.
Oh, most in a mass majority. Oh, come on
Yeah,
now.
and I hope they watching this stream so they can fix it.
So they can
What is it,
fix
like a
it.
challenge for the guys?
You
They
too,
want to
girl.
try to get it or whatever, and they keep prying at the one chick so that they can get it, and then once they get it, it's like, okay, on to the next.
Oh, that's the mentality. They come and
Or-
want to get it and then on to the
Or
next.
the ones that are talking to several different girls in IMs and RPing weird things with other chicks, and then they type something in your box, and you're like, what? And then they want you to be like, they want you to just overlook what you just
That
said,
wasn't
like
for
it
me.
never happened.
Right.
Oh wow. So they be kind of like busting themselves and then don't want you to have sense enough to know that they're a player.
You can't be fucking up like
See,
that,
I have
man.
a fear now. I have a fear. My fear is of massages. I
Have
do
you?
not. If anybody gets in my box and asks me, do I want a massage? I'm logging out. Because I had a guy, he created 4 different alts and came on and asked me for a massage on all the alts. It's the same guy.
Oh
And
wow.
The experience was the first time. I said, yeah, I'll have a massage.
Wow, Gutter, you're gonna have to fix your mic. I hear a lot of dead
Next
air.
thing you know, he wanted me to, put him up.
Oh wow. Do you ladies ever have this problem where shoot, I almost forgot the question. Well, the guy's in your box and you find out he's in your girlfriend box also telling her the same thing. And how do you feel about it? If that happened to you? He's in your box, and he's in one of your friend girls' boxes too, running the same thing. Have you ever had
In
that
that
happen?
position, I don't like that position. Don't
Yeah,
put me in that
that's happened
position.
too.
I'm going to choose
Yeah.
the friend over the guy because, where are you going to be in a couple of days anyway?
Do y'all bust them out?
I'll bust him
Yeah,
out.
we
I'm going
have.
to let him know. Like, look,
Absolutely.
Oh
a
wow.
lot of people, because they'll get that,
'Cause-
ladies like to do that, and the guys do it too. They get the copying and
Mhm.
pasting.
I hate copy and paste. I really do. Cause most time with a lot of bull, what I do, I don't just hold it in. I just try to forget it. I got some turkey. He logs on. Like I said, these guys are a trip. He logs on, make a different alt, and he comes on, harass me, and then erase the alt and get gone. And I'm saying that's a guy with no life, nothing to do. I don't know what he hoping to achieve. By dropping note cards, conversations, and stuff. Actually, I think he's a hacker. He hacked a friend's account, somebody I know, and he got some stuff out of there and tried to run with it, starting drama. And that's when I started noticing that look like a lot of guys got some bitch assness with them here in SL and some real mental problems. So, what was the worst date you ladies ever went on? A guy. You don't have to call his name, but just a situation. What was the worst guy you ever dated in SL, ladies? Well, I can make that for the whole audience and panel. The worst.
I found out that a guy was like actually my uncle.
Your real
After
life
I
uncle?
dated him. He was like my SL uncle. No, my SL
Oh.
uncle.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of horrible. I was liking him too.
Oh,
Or you
wow.
find out
That was
that
messed up.
the gentleman is 17 and still in high school.
Ooh.
Or you find out it's a 13-year-old girl playing a DJ and Abby. Wow, I've heard of that one before. That tripped me out. I'm still talking about that one. How do a 13-year-old girl seduce a grown woman?
13-year-old girl, really?
Yeah. They busted them out. Their mama came in. No, this is not a grown person. This is my daughter. She's 13. Everybody mouth hung
Well,
open.
I mean, if she's in the environment where she's taught that at a young age, then 13-year-old ain't 13. She's older than that. And, you know what I'm saying? Girls do learn fast, so I can't say
13-year-olds
that I
are
can't see a
25 now.
13-year-old doing it.
Shh. That's
You
why
know
when
what
my
I'm saying?
girl was a girl, when she
Hell,
was
ain't
my
that-
child,
ain't
she
that
was
the
on
age the girl R.
lockdown.
Kelly was kicking it with? No, I'm just playing. Ain't that the girl age R. Kelly was kicking it with?
Could have been playing water sports.
Right.
I'm saying.
I just kidding. But I don't remember how old that girl was.
So now, what I want to
You know
ask,
what I say about
You're gonna have
everything?
to start asking for ID.
I know, right? Get a
I
cam
just say I get it now.
confirmation.
Girls look really grown though. Some of these little girls look really grown. And you
Yeah,
gotta
scary.
think, there ain't no little girl on here it's very few little girls on here being a little girl. That's like
I know,
that's like a
right?
miracle, a mini miracle.
Shoot, being a man here in SL, I have to protect myself because you have some of those little girls trying you, and no, because I know how a woman act and I know how a child act. A little child move too fast, and when they be going, let's kiss, and you just met them, nah, whoa, wait a minute, how old are you? I'm 12. Oh shit, no. Oh, you say no adults move too fast too? Here in SL.
Yeah, they sure do. Some men.
Well, you can't blame all the griminess on guys now because I've seen some females do some grimy stuff.
Why you ain't IM me yet? Why you just left? You just left like about an hour. Said you was going to do something on your sim, and he IM you an hour later. You gonna IM me yet? Is what you still busy? You still busy? I'm like, damn. You probably went AFK went to the bathroom half the time, but you got this IM back. Soon you get ready to start.
Oh, no.
Whatever you gonna do, he just IM like, where you coming back? What's going on?
Now, you know, women, y'all, a lot of ladies, they be tripping, man. I'm saying, My goodness, like you said, cat, step away from the PC and they fussing you out. Oh, you in high heels with somebody? You doing this here,
Blame it on
that,
the
there?
ladies.
Huh?
Blame it on the ladies.
Nah, I'm just saying. Now, see,
But
every
you know
time you
what?
point out a fact
I
of what
hear
the
about
ladies do, everybody holler woman bashing now. But y'all sit up here just happily talking about grown men falling in love with you in 3 days and stuff. But when I say it, y'all want to jump all on me. See, I'm saying y'all know women be tripping. Oh, says she went AFK. You might have went to the refrigerator and you being accused. We fellas have horror stories too, Just like Winner, she could personally know about a horror story I got, right, Winner?
Y'all be guilty of.
We be guilty. What we be guilty of? Boy, y'all have overactive
Listen,
imagination
y'all,
sometimes.
some of them
No.
are guilty. That's just the excuse that they want to use, for whatever reason.
Right.
And they're all up in the chat and talking and whatnot, but they ain't answer your IM or whatever. If you don't want to talk to me, just tell me. I'm not about to stalk you.
Exactly.
You're not about to.
Next,
put
move
that
on.
on
Part
me.
about saying I'm busy or I'll talk to you later. What's so hard
Yeah.
about that?
What's wrong with saying that?
Yeah.
Well, come
I'll throw
on,
up a
ladies,
busy-
do
a
the
busy
same
busy
thing.
message in a minute. I'll throw up a busy message in a minute.
I know, right?
Throw up a busy signal in a minute, huh? Okay. And you
in
saying
a
what?
minute.
See,
Or pretend to be AFK.
now all of you probably had some of them
Or
catty
crash.
girlfriends, so y'all know what women do. Don't try to play it off like y'all just totally innocent. Like I say, we guys got horror stories too. Like, my man Gutta over here can confess to that also. 'Cause one time we had a man session where the men came in. We was talking about horror stories, what the women do to us, and be tripping and tripping us out and having us where we, dang, I wish I never met her. Dang, this is horrible. Yeah, we have dated crazy women too. Who dates someone crazy and they sign you choose to ignore? And one thing I found out. Okay, ladies, I'm not beating up on y'all. Y'all would pick the worst kind of guys over a good guy any day. You got a good guy on one hand, then you got a nut on the other. Guess which one y'all pick? The nut.
Sometimes the good guy just
The forbidden fruit.
Exactly. And what do y'all justify saying that bad men are more fun? A bad man is more fun, and then you complain about a bad man later,
Excuse me.
and then you say all men are no good. Excuse me.
You give the benefit of the doubt too many times. But I
You
just
get-
started deleting at the red flag. The first red flag, you're done. I'm sorry, because it's just gotten to be just a pain to try to keep giving the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, now that all of you, and this goes for the host and audience also, all of you, since you're now SL experienced and your SL savvy has grown and you're peeking out with your wisdom and everything, what is it that you look at in guys now that approach you? We all like to have somebody in Second Life, so I don't look down on Second Life dating. I think it's a beautiful thing, especially when two people meet and they find out they have common interest and matching personalities. So what I'd like to ask you ladies, what do you look at in the men that approach you now, and what do you look for in your next mate with all the experiences that you have now? So, shoes.
It's in the shoe.
It's in the shoes. Oh boy, I better buy me a new pair of shoes.
Big,
Now.
you're done. You stretched your shoes too big.
And he has got to be able to voice.
Yeah,
Of
boys.
course, if they don't, I can agree with that.
And no
If they don't
motive,
voice,
just
no.
platonic feeling. No motive, no all trying to, just all trying to run too many things at one time. It's be weird.
And someone
I hate
with
these
some
people when they
drive.
Two different people, right?
Payment info.
Payment info.
I got payment info. I'm sorry.
I take plastic.
If
Most of the time, they don't have payment info. They are off.
It's an off.
Yeah.
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 Or they're
Get
underage.
the real person.
Someone say, I don't date a resident.
So you don't want the off. You want the real one.
I look for someone with a little drive and show some creativity that not saying that I wouldn't date people who don't make things, people who want, someone that wants to make things, or other performers, or just, showing that they're doing something a little bit productive with some of this free time that they have.
Right, because idle hands, like they say, is a devil workshop. If you're just sitting around, you're getting in the dirt. Something to keep your mind occupied. Am I correct?
You gotta like to be around them.
Yeah, you gotta like to be around me.
Gotta like to be around them. You know what I'm
Compliments help
like,
too.
Right. You can't
not-
like to be around them just when it's one-on-one.
Now, isn't it
Just
true,
like
ladies? Y'all like that guy to come up there, especially if he got that good game. You know he running it. But y'all just like the way he talk and getting mixed up with him anyway.
I don't get cross with that because I be stuff I done said to some guys. So it's hard for them to get me. Like I just used that on somebody. You gotta come with it. You gotta have some tight game. You gotta come with
I
it.
mean, you gotta be original. You ain't even gotta just come original. I can tell when you running some bullshit and if it's coming from you.
Okay.
I mean, kind of,
Right.
sort of.
Right,
I
right.
mean, really, because, I mean, if it sounds like it's just something that's been working.
I seem
That's
to
your
get
best
I seem
one?
to get beyond lame. Like some guy IM'd me the other day. He told me, "You must be tired." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." I was like, "Why must I be tired, honey? Because you've been running through my mind all night."
Oh,
Please go
please.
back to sleep. I'm closing this box now. Good night.
I mean, come on. I don't know
Okay,
about
Will
that.
Smith.
You mean to tell me guys still trying those old pickup lines?
Yes. I'm telling you, there are guys that will, like she said, they will Google lame pickup lines to use on you like it's funny.
And if they if they that's what sucked me to death, that's it. That's what sucked me to death because it just makes me think that you don't have anything else intelligent to say.
Oh, wow.
Or,
Guys,
ooh, girl,
wow.
look at that ass.
Yeah.
are you girls serious? You mean the guys are actually still
I
coming at y'all
had
like
some
that?
crazy pickup lines. I would
Yeah.
have to say, yeah.
I am you because you're beautiful.
Yeah. But
Oh,
definitely, there definitely needs to be an SL charm school for guys for trying to pick up women.
The do's and don'ts of dating, right? Okay, let's say somebody catch your attention. What are some of the don'ts not to do when approaching you as a guy? What are, yeah, don'ts. Something that will turn you off right quick. Make you just
don't be an asshole and don't tell me, yeah, girl, you got a fat ass. Don't do that. Don't do that.
that you got a
And
fat
don't
ass.
IM me while you're dancing with another girl.
Oh,
A
wow.
million times, are you there? Are you there? Are you there?
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, sometimes I try to educate the fellas when they come through, and that's why I hold a show like this. And I ask little questions, especially about relationships. And I found out that one of the best things in here, a lot of people, one thing we all know is about ISL relationships. So that's what I was just saying, the do's and the don'ts. Don't use tired old pickup lines. Don't spam your box. Are you there? Are you there? Do not hit on me while dancing with another chick.
And you with a dude.
Do not TP women to my house.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Hold up. You had guys
That's
TP women
true.
to your house?
Do
Amen
not
to
TP
that.
women to my house.
Yeah.
I'm bringing
Amen
my
to
friend
that.
over. Can I bring my friend over?
Yeah. Oh, can I bring my? No, you
I hit my
cannot.
daughter.
You mean to tell me guys want to TP women to your house?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
they do that. Yeah, they do.
I've always lived in a household with all guys, so I'm not used to other females, like being in the house. So it's like I try to stretch it if it's spam, but I get used to it. But if it's just some random chick and she's gonna be just hanging around, I'm like, okay, so wait a minute.
Mm.
And then neither one of y'all voicing, okay, yeah, it's time for it. Leave it alone.
Oh yeah.
And lock the land up.
And lock the land, kick them off the land, and go ahead and log out. Have you ever had it where you came home and found somebody else, your significant other, priming somebody else in your bed, or found the evidence that was going on?
Mm-mm.
You found evidence.
I don't have a significant other, but I do come home quite often to finding people, random naked people from the Gorian sim next door, wandering over to my house.
No.
You know, why don't you just lock down the land, put in an orb or something like that?
Yeah.
You know? That's what I do to keep the peace. You know, randomly just put an orb up, put it on secure, you know, and it kicks people out. You know, they don't let them stay more than 5 seconds, and if they come back, it just automatically kicks them out. Okay. Well,
I've been SL raped before.
SL, right?
You know
Oh.
what? I
Yes,
got damn close one time because
I like to stay online and I like to sleep in my little bed because I can pull the covers back and whatnot.
Yes.
So I started changing the permissions on the bed too because I woke up and, you know, I'm in doggy style position. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
You know, there are HUDs and things like that for them to disable your security to still get on your land, even if you have it locked. I've had that happen to me too. You know, go to, you know, sleep on, you know, leave your avatar on the bed and come back in a different position. And then you have, if you use Firestorm or something like that, you can see when someone enters chat range and enters the region, and then you see somebody who's like 2 meters from you that you don't even know for like an hour.
My security don't do that. My security will get them. I don't care what they're wearing. It'll boot them out. But one thing, when you find yourself in another position, people be camming in. You could cam a long range if you set your settings, and people could cam from one sim to the other, and then they'll play with your bed that way. You know, change your positions
Now,
and
people will
stuff.
also cam in and videotape
And
you,
look
too.
at you. Yeah.
Yeah, so one thing
I
about it.
had 2 girls that did that to me one time.
So
and
what
they
you
were my
need to
neighbors.
do, is go to World, go to About Land, so people can't do this. They can see the bed, but they won't see you in it or the people on your land. And you go to which one is that?
Privacy
Options.
eye, yeah.
Yeah, and take the privacy
private
out.
eye,
You
yeah.
see where it says see chat with other residents on this parcel.
Take that check
Take
out.
all of that check out. You know, so your chat be on your parcel, and for people not to be able to look in and see you directly. They can see the houses and everything, but they don't see the avatars. And that's a good safety feature to put on your land. Yeah, so people can't just go into a person's land and cam where you at, because I found out a lot of exes will do that to you. And one thing I want to find out, ladies, also, if you have an ex and you're not in a relationship, do you find out that they leave you alone and they're happy, but the moment you say you have someone else, they always hitting you up?
Yes.
They don't want you unless you have somebody.
I mean, as long as you're single, everything is fine. But the moment they see a picture go up, maybe in your pics, or a name go in your box, then hey, they like it, they like turned on again. They just
They be
every
like,
day.
I was thinking about you today. Why don't we get together and why don't you go sit down somewhere?
I know, right?
You wasn't thinking about me.
Well, they're thinking about you before you put somebody up in your profile. So how do you handle those situations? Just tell them to go sit down, leave you alone, or what?
Mute.
Mute.
The mute button is a wonderful thing.
I know, right? I love the mute button. That's how come I have my SL piece. When people get in my box acting stupid, hey, I have no problem using the mute button. And peace be still. But I found out a lot. How come women, if you have somebody, a lot of women, when you have somebody harassing you in your box, like another female or someone, a lot of you hate to use the mute button. How come? Because you always want to see what they got to say?
I just used it. Like this second, I used it.
Oh, like this second you just used it. No, I just wondered about
I love
that.
my mute button. I think the letters mute are probably worn off of it. I didn't click it so much.
I know. I think I about filled my mute button up almost, but I use mine. No joke. The other thing I wanted to ask, uh, with all your experiences and like you had some SL dating nightmares, are you deterred now to date an SL? Or you just say, hey, I won't make that mistake again, and I'm still open for the whole thing.
Well, you like in anything in life, you live and you learn and you move on and you pick yourself up and you make a mental note or a physical note of those red flags
Mm.
and try your best not to make the same mistake again. But people do try to fool you on SL, and that's just the nature of the beast.
Mm. Well, a lot of times, let me ask you. I'm gonna ask the professional ladies because all of you professional here, especially on the panel, on the up here on the panel. How do you look at your SL? Do you like to play your SL, or do you look at it as a business, or is it safe to say you do it like it's a time for everything?
Yeah, it's a time and place for everything.
Yeah,
It's kind
time
of
for
both.
everything.
It's time for everything.
Mm. And in your businesses, are you serious about the business that you ladies are pursuing in SL?
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. Because
Okay.
it's like this. I mean, it's a time and place for everything, but it's like sometimes you can't really, you have to choose and pick, what you're gonna do because if you're gonna present yourself in a professional manner, and you're gonna try to promote your business, everything that you do and say is going to be a reflection on it, and so you have to be careful, and how you carry yourself and what people know and who you trust, because you don't want anything to float and look bad on your business.
Exactly. So you have to carry
Absolutely.
yourself. So do you feel like you need to respect your avatar bodies as you do your real life bodies here in Second Life?
Yes.
So you ladies hold the prim dear?
Certain things don't feel right. I'll be like, I don't think certain things don't feel right.
So
I
y'all
feel
don't just give
violated.
up the prim just like that, right?
Mm,
Well, just in real life and second life, you want to carry yourself in the light that you want to be seen. It just, have some. I also work with a football team here in SL, and there's many cheerleaders running around in very little clothes, wondering why men and other people treat them the way they do. And
Okay.
or the ones that are sleeping around, virtually, and wondering why people think that they're loose and easy is because they're not carrying themselves in a way that will portray otherwise.
Okay. Well, that's something too. In other words, you don't want to have the reputation of being an SL hoe or
Mhm.
nothing like that, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay. So you do hold your bodies with respect, and you're not just gonna prim anybody so easily. Is that correct?
well, see, my thing is, it's like, you know, I I get a lot where if they want to have the prem sex, and next they want to do something else, and they want to see pictures. And even if you just show them a regular picture, then they want to see another kind of picture where you're exposing it, and then it just starts becoming to where they want more and more and more and more, and that's why I draw the
Ah,
line.
I see, I see.
Absolutely.
I see. Okay. Well, I was just talking mostly about SL relationships and, how do you carry your SL avatars? I mean, you don't just prim anybody in SL.
Mm-mm.
They got to work to get it. You don't just give it up so easily. Am I correct? You handle it like that, like you would your real
Right.
life stuff,
Yeah,
right?
but that's the reason, because they're gonna try to extend it as far as they can.
Well, men will be men,
Well,
and
there's a lot of people are also in the belief that the things that you do in SL, because you can't do them in RL, are also a reflection of your real life character. You know,
Mhm.
like in in real life, you wouldn't go. Well, some people would go and have an orgy, but in SL, because it's just a digital body, oh, it's fine. It's not fine because it's a reflection of what's going on inside your mind.
And they're living a fantasy.
Mhm.
And that's our vices because here at SL we can live our vices and call it a fantasy. So a lot of us extend off into Second Life. A lot of our real life personalities kind of shine forth
Mhm.
here in Second Life. That's how I feel about it. Do you agree with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only fake it so long. You got to be you. It's gonna come out. And this is communication.
I do agree with some of the things the lady was saying. When you get to showing guy anything, that's even this a headshot of me. You got another headshot. I mean, that's right
Hmm.
after I show that one. I mean, really, how many you need? And then it spirals. It spirals until you just sometimes you just get creeped out. Like this person really got some issues going on.
Hmm.
And usually the person not really upfront. Most people on here, and that's sad. You online, you can't be upfront. Can't nobody touch you. Can't nobody get to you. You know what I'm saying? What most you gonna hear is some bullshit and chatting, whatever. And if you do, go somewhere where you don't hear it. I mean, it's plenty of. I mean, it's a lot of Sims on people to be worried about what somebody say. I mean,
Mm.
really.
Too many Sims, too many people. Cause I got the
I mean,
attitude. Nah.
it's a lot of shit on here. That's even bouncing around. I mean, most of people around in the same vicinity or whatever, but still, it's still much beyond that. And then you got to think there's another side of the world who's on here when we go to sleep. You
That's
know
so
what I'm
true.
saying? It's 24 hours on here.
Yeah, it's like a
So just as
shift
we
shift
sleeping, we
working.
shutting down. Some people just getting up,
You know,
and starting their day.
and that's just like what I was saying. Like one person get an attitude with you, your one but mean what? Because that's over 65,000 people I could deal with at any given time. So your little attitudes and what means what? That's how I
Like
look
me,
at
I'm
it.
fine with it.
I'm fine with it because
You have to
you.
find that pair. You have to find that person where both of you are on SL for the same reason. And it's
Mm,
hard to do that. Like if you're here to make money and grow a business and you're
okay,
gonna have a
Amber.
partner,
Have a
then
good
both
night.
of you have to have that mind.
I agree with you. I agree with you. So, in
But
other
if
words,
you're here
when
to
if you're
crown, then both of
dating,
y'all
you
gotta
need to
be here
find
front.
somebody with the same personality traits that you have. You have to
Exactly.
find
And who's
somebody with,
who's looking for
yeah.
the same things.
Well, that's one thing I found out in dating. If you could find someone with the same moral values, someone who has good moral values, and that'll be somebody more compatible with you. Not somebody who would just do anything. If they do anything, then they can't just be
Mhm.
faithful. They have to get out there and just do the anythings they do. So, is there any advice you ladies will give to other women who are newer here in Second Life? How would you advise them as far as SL relationships?
Run.
Run,
Explore first.
Be on
I always
guard.
say that.
run,
I,
See
it,
what it has to offer.
yeah, I
run.
would
All the
say,
possibilities.
And don't
yeah,
don't jump on the first first one that comes across
unless
and
that's
says
what you
he
want
wants
to
to
do and you
marry you.
ain't trying to be attached. Don't be
Yeah.
attached. Yeah, don't be
Unless
trying
you
to be
like crazy.
attached. Yeah,
Okay, now I
yeah.
noticed this about a lot of women on SL. A lot of ladies like to
And
get
stay the hell
married.
out of another chick's box.
They like to get married on SL every 2 to 3 weeks.
Mm.
They like to have the wedding and stuff. Have you noticed a lot of females like that where they partner box change constantly? Is that part of a fantasy
Oh
with women
yeah.
to just go through the marriage and that's it?
I don't know what to say on that
There's some women out there
Me
like
either.
Uh huh.
one. I
Okay.
mean, if you really care for this person, I can understand some women want no man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then there are some that I want they be in love for a week or marry their boyfriend, weekly boyfriends or whatever.
Divorce and
And
They
that.
it's a
just
lot
trying
of
to get it
it's
right. They're just trying to get
It's
it
a
right.
lot of men like that too, and they both was saying that I love you shit and knew they didn't
Mhm.
love each other. I mean, if they broke up that quick, that just tell me the kind of person they are.
They got
So
caught up in the
Yeah.
I
game,
mean,
huh?
Yeah.
well, I mean, that tells me where to put them or where they should be. 'Cause I'm
Right.
not trying to get up in no shit like that. No, you know what I'm saying? That just tells me, the kind of person they are. Maybe they them kind of people don't want to love you for 5 to 10 minutes a weekly. I don't know, but or maybe they think it. But yeah, I just seen some people that saying that I'm so in love, and this had pictures all over Facebook, and then divorced in a week or two.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it's just crazy.
And then when you ask them what happened, one or the other says the other one or the other's crazy.
And,
You know why that
and
happens, though?
sometimes
That's
it's
happening
always
because
they friends said something to them about me that I did and all this. And I'm like, well, what kind of relationship did y'all have? A friend can just bust you up. That is not a marriage to me. If your friend can just come and if your friend can come mess up with you and your partner or supposedly husband just that simply, then that is not, that's something is all wrong with that whole picture. I don't know if it's the friend or
they
the
didn't check the
husband.
payment info. They didn't make sure they
I
had
don't
payment
know.
info
Somebody
on
is
file.
involved in it.
They
It
didn't
might
check
even
it.
be the person themselves.
He didn't have payment info on file, and you fell for him.
Right.
He didn't have
That's what happened.
payment info on file, and you
That should have
fell
been the
for.
first red flag right there.
He did not pass the credit check.
He did
If your
not.
credit is below 450,
If your the credit check, girls, come on, credit check. Oh my goodness.
Before you get in their box, just check and make sure that partner box is empty.
yes.
Do you,
And it actually another thing of advice because I've gotten into a lot of trouble because
Check the groups.
check their groups and read their profile, including their pics and their other. Because I used to never read people's profiles, and it would get me in trouble, or get me into unnecessary arguments or confrontation with some girl because I didn't realize the guy was partner that I'm talking to because I didn't read his profile. Always read. Do your homework before you jump back in that box.
Yeah, including groups. Groups is very important because they might have some issues that's publicly in their group. And they over there being nicey with you, but they group say I beat a woman down.
Or I like to have sex with cows or something like that,
The strip, they got like a whole bunch of role play or stripper type stuff, groups and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see it.
There was a guy that had a group in his profile, Land of Milk and Honey. So I said, that sounds interesting. What is that? Well, he took me there. It was not anything I was interested in. It was a farm where you could have sex with animals.
oh,
I've
now that's
some of
sick.
those that had those secret.
That's sick.
That's a big thing on here too. That's a big
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I
That's a
ran
big
into
thing.
quite a few people.
There's a lot of
in my
bestiality
journey
stuff on
on
here.
learning ourselves, when I first came on here to 6 months, the things I've seen, I mean, really, I was like, oh my lord. It was really, I had to see a brighter side of things for me to stay on here, because I was like, damn, there's some sick ass motherfuckers on here. I was like, oh my lord. Especially with all these, and then the pose balls and dicks and coochies didn't help, because I already seen the sick
Yeah.
shit. And then, like I said, it was crazy. I mean, people
Between
take
that
role
crazy
play.
stuff
I think,
and
role play
bloodlines.
is really sex play to me. I mean, they call it role play, but it's straight sex play to me. Foreplay, whatever you want to call it, pertaining to getting ready to get down. Later or some shit. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about the bloodlines. I had to pass out the garlic necklaces to friends to keep people from, taking them down a pint or two. And also, I had to put up some security here to keep people from secretly biting people in the show. Because one time I went and got checked and found out a friend of mine was sucking me dry. And I hit him up. I said,
Rawhide?
yeah, I'm saying, you're sucking me dry on bloodlines. She'll come over and take a bite, take a snack, and nothing didn't warn me. So next time she
Mhm.
see me, tell her, okay, I see you got on the garlic necklace, you know, because I had to take the potion, get my
And you know
soul
the
back
people
and
who
everything.
play Bloodlines hardcore, they are hardcore about them souls and those clans and it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah, I was gonna wear a garlic necklace, but it didn't match my outfit, so luckily
No,
I
no,
never
you wear it as a
did.
hood.
You can make it invisible.
You make no,
Yeah.
you don't wear it all the time. All you do is wear it as a hood, activate it, and then take it off. Then you're good to go.
And take it off. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I just
Yep.
when this the whole thought of that necklace. I remember when I first came on here, I just didn't like it.
I'll show you how to
Nobody
do it.
just don't bite me.
I'll show you how to do it.
I see vampires, I'll be like, don't bite me.
They'll bite you anywhere you don't know
I just
it.
ain't been bit. I ain't been bit yet.
Yep.
For real.
Because there are ways to do it outside of the game.
Yeah, there are ways to
hard
do it
sometimes,
inside the
though,
game.
not
They can
to-
bite you here. Yeah, you don't know it. So
Well, I'm talking about outside the game. I'm talking about outside of their HUD. There's a
Right.
way to disable the HUD that where it's supposed to ask the other person you want to bite for permission. There's a way to do it without
Without, yeah.
animation that the person doesn't even know.
hmm
Yeah.
that's how they got me.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That's how they got me.
I've heard of that.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
we have about 5 more minutes to go on the Zane show, and each and every one of you, do you have anything that you'd like to set out there? Because I'm getting ready to go ahead. We already filmed live. I'm gonna go ahead
I would like to say
and
I really enjoyed these ladies here tonight. I really enjoyed it. You guys wonderful. Roxanne, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Look forward to hearing you again.
I
'Cause
look,
we are gonna
I
have
look
you
forward to
back.
coming back. I really enjoyed it here.
oh yes,
We
oh
definitely
yes,
will.
and it's gonna pick up because I had to take a little time off to regroup the show and to get some rest in because I was going 7 nights a week. Oh no, never again. So we're doing only 4 nights a week. 4 nights a week at the Zane show. That would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday, Saturday, and Sundays we off. So that keeps it going. So you'll hear more from the Zane show as it pick back up. I got some more competition that just come up. They trying to badmouth my show to go ahead and make their show seem more popular, but I'm an old SL dog, so I got more tricks. We'll see in the future. So, Winter Stein, is there anything you'd like to say to anybody and advertise your venue?
Well, I'd just like to thank you for having me here again. It was nice meeting the ladies. I do love your voice as well. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank
And,
you, Winter. I knew you always loved my voice.
Oh, not you.
It was very nice meeting you, Dr. Stein. Very nice.
Thank you. Same here.
I'm gonna come to your store and check out the babies. I haven't. Had
Okay,
one
come
yet.
anytime.
Yes, I would like a landmark too, because when I finally
Yes,
found that
me
one, I
too.
said I'm gonna have me SL baby.
Oh, okay.
She sells some
All
of the
right, let me
best
pass your
babies.
landmark.
She sells some of the best babies in SL. I gotta give her that.
Thank you.
Even though we still at war, but
That's another show.
that's another
I'm
show.
not a good SL mom.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, anyone else
They
have
talk
anything
to me.
to say? Because we going into the after show. And the after show is where people just let their hair hang down and we just chat or whatever, and then we just call it from there. But we just cut up on the after show. And everybody's welcome to stay, or I could give you your exit. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to thank our lovely host panel and guest. That's Dr. Winter Stein of Huggable Babies. Also, the live performer herself is songstress Roxanne Ysbel. Roxanne Ysbel and Winter Stein. It's been such a delight. And this has been a delight to have Queen Stoney with her famous little self back up here at the Zane Show. And also a cat, the talk show host herself, a cat for life, Moonshadow. And ladies, I am very proud of you, and I'm proud to know you, and I am a fan of each and every one of you, and I know whatever you set forth your hands to do, you're gonna succeed. Keep your head exactly where it's at, and hey, come back and see us, okay? And
All right. Thank you.
yeah, keep in contact with the Zane Show. Even you, Winter.
I know,
I
right?
will. I
Yeah,
will.
that's what you said before. I feel so estranged.
Oh my goodness.
Don't start.
I know,
You
right?
can call her out like
Mm-mm.
Yes, I am. I'm calling out like that.
Mm-hmm. You like messing with me.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pastimes. Pick on winner. Okay. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the Zane Show. I had a blast. And you can catch the Zane Show live or recorded here on the Zane Television Network, which I keep putting in the box. You can add it to the stream of your LAN or add it on a note card to your TV, and you can watch us at home also. So please go ahead, take a copy of the stream, pass it out to your friends, add it to your LAN, and kind of help us out a little bit. With that, I want to say
If you know anybody who
peace.
wants to be on the Zane stream, also tell them hit you up and hit us up and let us know. We're also looking for other videos, new videos, sponsors, advertisements. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
also
hit
put
us
your
up.
venue
You
on
want
though.
your venue live on air, or you want your venue on stream? Just hit us up and let us know.
Or your
Put it out there.
sets. We do it all. Anyway, we also looking for new hosts, people with good ideas, anything. If you want to be a part of the Zane Show, just hit us up. I myself or a cat for life, Queen Stony. Hit us up and let us know, and we'll go ahead and set it up. And the cost is absolutely great at the moment. You could get in at the ground floor. The cost is zilch, nada, nothing. And it's a way of getting yourself out there. We all about promoting other people because hey, if you make it, I can make it too. And with that, in the words of the immortal Soul Train host, peace, love, and
Oh.
the Zane Show.
All right now.
I know, right?
Now we need a Soul Train line. Come on,
I'm saying, need a Soul Train line.
let's do it.
I'm saying.